Stand by. I'll be right there.
It's time for the Wiener Shake Show, Wiener Shakers. To get involved, please call 302-RAW-DOM.
That's 302-729-3664.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go!
And now, hold down your pants and spit box your gabagools.
Because we about to blow the lid off of this bitch.
It's the Wiener Shake Show. And now, here's Gregg Wiener and Imran Sheikh.
All right, we're ready to go. Rock and roll.
What's up, tit fart?
What's up, man?
How are you, man?
Good. You sound like a garbled whore. You literally sound like you're broadcasting from the trunk of a car. Are you kidnapped? What's going on?
Yes.
Is Tom Hanks taking you south of the border?
I don't know where we're going, but she's driving fast.
Driving in a fast car. Da 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 da. You know that Tracy Chapman song?
I was playing that on the radio probably before you were born. Like, that's impressive. I was playing Tracy Chapman before you were born.
My roommate in college played that song and 2 DMB songs.
Dave Matthews Band.
On repeat all the time.
Which song?
The one with the violin? Does that narrow it down?
I think that's a fiddle, actually.
I don't know. The one where his voice cracks? Does that... The space between us... That's my Dave Matthews Band impression. The space between us and... That's the other one.
It's horrifying, by the way. So we're starting the show off 2 hours late. Did something happen? I know you texted me that you got waylaid. I don't know why you had to use the word waylaid.
To anger you.
Goal accomplished.
I know polysyllabic words set you off. I had errands to run, and...
Did you wake up late or something? Did you have a bowel movement that took long? Just shit yourself?
No, well, I'm not gonna lie. My BM this morning did set me back. It was an unexpected overflow, is the term I'm gonna use. We're talking flash flood warning in the bathroom, if you know what I'm saying.
So you pissed out of your asshole.
I mean, it was a little lumpy. The thing I had to do, it took longer than I thought it would, and I was stuck in a waiting room for like...
You're stuck in a waiting room. So were you waiting for Violin Girl to come out of doctor's office? And
I am not going to lie. I think about if I need to go to a hospital, God forbid, I need to go to that particular hospital.
What particular that she works at?
Yeah, I'm assuming she's still working at that one.
I didn't know she worked at a hospital. I'm surprised you didn't force some kind of injury to happen by now. If you knew that. Yeah,
well, I don't want to self-harm. Well, actually...
You have IBS. That's a real good come-on to her.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, no. And she'll be like, is the IBS a cover to come see me? And I'm like, no, actually, that's real. I do need assistance with that. But how are you? What I think about... it's hard to talk about because I don't want to get too specific. But my sister is in a field that would cause overlap with her, and I sometimes hope that maybe there's an overlap that way.
Is your sister like a hot little Indian candy striper at the hospital that you're...
Candy striper?
Yeah, little volunteer. I envision your sister as like young and like Indian and, with the whole get up on and the dot and the whole bit. Does she have the dot?
The get up. No, she doesn't have the dot. The dot.
Okay. Hey, listen, that's a normal question to ask when you're speaking with somebody of Indian descent.
No.
It's not racist.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
The dot,
yeah,
which, I can't really get on my high horse because I don't know what it's called.
Not surprised.
The dot is a Hindu thing, and it's usually given to, if I'm not mistaken, to women who have just gotten married, or it's before they get married.
No.
Yeah. It's a Hindu thing.
No.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're more familiar with the dot practices than I am. No, my sister is me with long hair, basically. So unless you're attracted to me, I don't.
No.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
In addition to the bindi, in India, a vermilion mark in the parting of the hair just above the forehead is worn by married women as commitment to long life and well-being of their husbands.
Oh, cool. Thanks for... So you just remember that. You were just calling it a dot.
Yeah. Because I was inquiring if your sister was sworn to a Hindu man in marriage.
No, she wasn't. But it's interesting to me that you didn't just look that up and
No.
read it off. That clearly was you just speaking from your own pool of knowledge.
Yeah, because last time I went to a Hindu marriage a couple weeks ago, and in the ceremony, the groom actually applies sindoor in the part in the bride's hair. So, yeah.
What's sindoor? What is that?
I really have to tell you what sindoor is?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very ignorant when it comes to Hindu.
Okay, sindoor or Imran Sindoram or Ram is a traditional vermilion red or orange red colored cosmetic powder from Indian subcontinent. Usually worn by married women along the part of their hair, where their hair parts in the center.
This is it. You don't usually speak so formally with me.
Listen, you don't know what's going on in my life right now, Imran. I have to hustle in a way that I have never had to hustle before, and I'm going to be 45 in less than a month. Okay?
Uh-oh. That's canceling show talk right there. Where did you go?
Oh, are you kidding? I canceled the show 4 times in the 2 hours it took you to make it to your microphone in Astoria.
Oh, no.
No, you robbed me of 2 hours. I was able to get some work done in those 2 hours, so I didn't freak out because I'm not just sitting there, holding my dick in my hand.
Good.
Although I did grab it a few times.
Now, you said you had a stressful day. It's pretty early in the morning. What kind of stress did you have to endure so early in the morning?
It was actually yesterday. I had to lead on an apartment. I have to be out of here by Friday. So I went to look at an apartment in downtown Miami, and it was perfect.
Did you say downtown?
Downtown, yeah, that's what we call it here, locals. Downtown Miami. I don't know why they call it downtown.
As opposed to downtown?
Well, it's obviously downtown, but it's Downton. That's how they pronounce it here. You wouldn't know. You've never been to Miami.
No, it's not. That's wrong.
So I looked at a place. It was the right price. It was a bedroom shared with 2 other people, one of them being a Mexican who lives in the living room. And I said...
Can I ask you something?
What?
Why is it pronounced Miami, and why is it pronounced Tamiami? Shouldn't it be Tam-Miami?
No. I don't know. I didn't start the cities and name them, so I don't have that information. But we do have a great search engine.
No, that's fine. So there's a Mexican, a Mexicano living in the living room.
Yeah, a real live Mexican. Although he was in Mexico when I went to go see the apartment yesterday.
Oh, God.
I walk in and the smell of cat piss and cat litter literally smacked me and Tom Hanks in our fucking throats, and my allergies started going crazy.
Back up.
What?
Back up. Beep, beep, beep. Are you and Tom Hanks looking at a place together?
No. I was staying with Tom Hanks because, as we know, I'm homeless.
Yeah.
And her roommate was going out of town for a month, so I subletted the room.
She coming to New York?
No. I subletted the room for a month, but her roommate's coming back, and I obviously don't, I need my own space, so I'm looking for a place.
You're getting the old boot.
No, I don't. Yeah, Tom Hanks is kicking me out. No, there's no room for me here. It's not my place. I never moved in here. Yeah,
there's room for you in her heart.
Let's hope that continues.
Did you two discuss living together? Possibly. Did you two discuss? No. Wasn't even on the table.
Imran, we just started dating. Like, me staying here for a month in the early parts of this beautiful union between 2 loving, great, incredible souls was too much as it was. It put a little too much pressure on everyone.
Just to be clear for our listening audience, it's a figurative union, not a physical one. So, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now...
What?
Moving in together was never discussed. It just never came up. It was just straight up, oh, it's obvious that I have to.
No.
Now, you're right. That's a pretty heavy strain to move in with someone you've only been dating for, what, a month and a half?
Yeah, it was a month and a half. I mean, it was on like Donkey Kong from like after the first 2 dates, but still,
Dang. How did that come up? How was she like, hey, do you need a place to stay?
No, because I didn't technically need a place to stay. I had housing planned for the next 2 months, but they had a room open, and I'd been sleeping over every fucking night, essentially. So she's like,
Wow.
I don't know if you're interested. And I said, oh, okay. And I thought about it. I'm like, well,
Wait a minute. She brought it up?
she brought it up. You kidding? I'm not going to ask her, could I move in because I'm homeless and going to be 45?
Wait a minute.
I mean, like, talk about emasculating.
She wanted you to move in with her.
Not only for the month that her roommate was out of town. Are you listening to me talk?
No,
Or-
let me be clear. She wants you to move in with her right now.
No, she doesn't. This was...
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't, Imran.
You dropped the ball, my friend.
Oh, really? When's the last time you lived with someone? A girl?
Jane Doe.
Yeah.
I lived with Jane Doe.
Oh, okay. How soon did you move in after dating?
Oh, like a year.
Okay, right. So the issue here is I'm not going to move in with a girl out of convenience. I'd rather live in my fucking Camaro, okay?
No, but listen.
I've
you're
made
not-
that mistake before, and I don't
don't-
want to repeat mistakes.
You don't. Oh, with your ex-wife.
She really wasn't much of a wife, and I wasn't much of a husband. We were more like we were a boyfriend, girlfriend with a marriage certificate.
Why'd you guys get married then?
Tom Hanks asked me this at the Latin Cafe where we were ostracized for being Jewish.
Yeah. I'm laughing at that, by the way. Just to be clear, I'm laughing at that.
Good. I'm glad you are laughing at. Of course you are. You're South Asian. You're glad that we were racially profiled and treated like dog dirt, as if the Jews hadn't been put through enough.
Like the dirt found between the paws of a dog. Yes. Yes. Continue.
Gregg, Hey, Dr. Philbo. Imran, the sheik, brings up a really touchy subject with you, and I notice you like to sidestep this question, and you had a hard time with Tom Hanks answering that question. You want to step up to the mic, as it were.
Thank you, Dr. Bill Phil. I've been trying to get him to give a straight answer. He hasn't been. He's avoiding it, isn't he?
Why did you get married? I don't have a good reason. I mean, obviously I loved the girl. I've always wanted to get married. I thought this was the girl I was going to be with.
Well, okay, Dr. Bill Phil, let me.
And so, we were in New York, and I had the ring that I knew I was going to buy, and it was pretty spur of the moment kind of thing. I've been planning on it, and we'd talked about it, and we were in New York for something that she was doing there, and it was like the last night, and I said, let's go have dinner, and I just thought it would be a good proposal area. So.
What? Dr. Bill Phil, help me out here. That's Retardo Montalban.
Gregg, why don't you take a seat for a minute, and I'm going to pick apart this train wreck of a life that you have opened up to us about. Train wreck, huh? No, I just said sit back, spin your dreidel, read the Torah, or the Koran. Thank you, Sheik. Thank you.
No, thank you, Dr. Bill Phil.
Where do you want me to...
Is it Bill Phil or Phil Bill? I can never keep...
It's
track.
Dr. Get it, Doctor. Come on, it's Dr. Bill Phil.
Oh, I did have it. Sorry, Dr. Bill Phil. Continue.
Dr. Bill Phil? Thank you, Imran. So you asked this young child... Wait, hold on a second.
Whoa, hello.
Now, come on, Gregg. We're going to call a spade a spade. We're going to call a cow.
Right.
No, she wasn't a cow. You want to call, a hog a hog.
Whoa, okay.
You married a baby.
Wow, I didn't know that, Gregg. Damn, dude, that's fucked up.
She wasn't a baby. She was obviously over 18. Okay. The brain isn't fully developed until it hits the year of 27, 28. It seems like you just had a great idea and decided to pop the question because you were in a good place for good pictures. No, I don't know. This segment really isn't going anywhere. I have great, funny porn titles to talk about.
No, why Gregg got married, it's obvious he thought he took a nice glitzy moment and turned it into a lifelong commitment. So he clearly screwed up that. What I want to know, Dr. Phil, Bill, Phil, whatever, Doc, is can you extrapolate this? See, Tom Hanks, his girlfriend, asked him to stay with him while he was looking for apartments, right in the beginning when they were dating.
Right.
Now, when he needs a place for reals, she didn't bring up that they should live together, nor did Gregg. I feel like that's a bigger mistake because I feel like Tom Hanks clearly wants to move in with...
well, you can't assume something like that, Camel Boy, okay? Because
that's offensive. You can't...
I'm sorry,
right.
you're going to be all right? You want to rub your little man pussy and take a break?
No, I'm...
Jesus, Doc.
That's harsh.
That was harsh, Dr. Phil Bill. Listen, Greg, we're in this mess because of you, okay? I don't have a place to call my own right now because you decided that a glitzy moment would be turned into a lifelong commitment and you're dead broke.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, right on, Dr. Phil Bill.
To use the camel's words, Greg.
That's offensive. You see, you don't see me going around calling you Cracker Man or Baldy McBalderson.
Well, that would be inappropriate. When I call you Camel Boy, it's because that's the national... It's
You got something in your throat, Dr. Phil Bell? What's the matter?
I do. Yeah, you want me to get that for you? No, Greg, just sit down in the chair and shut up.
Whoa.
Oof.
Tough love.
Tough love this morning.
Wait, now, Dr. Phil Bell.
Let me finish my thought. I call you Camel Boy because the national camel of your... Excuse me, take that again. I call you Camel Boy because the national animal of your people is the camel. Am I wrong?
Yes. Can I ask you what the national quote-unquote animal of the United States is? Can I ask you that?
Oh, it's the dog. Very popular animal or cat.
It's not the turkey or anything. Listen, or cat, Doc. What state are you from, Dr. Phil Bell? South, obviously. You're Southern.
Oh, I've been all over the place, Imran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so then now, but you think I'm making I'm going to ignore the racism for a little bit. I'm going to sidestep that.
Perceived racism. Okay, just because you perceive it so does not make it racism. Thank you very much.
Yes, that's how racism works. If I perceive that I am being biased against,
right? So, yeah. Well, and so, and you throw out the word racism everywhere you go, and it just makes it so. Apparently, by that thought.
No, there are instances where racism does not exist, like when we're talking right now. But when I call you Cracker Man, or you call me Camel Boy,
right,
that creates racism.
Okay.
Now, listen, okay, we're not getting anywhere. Listen, Dr. Phil, why am I making a huge assumption here? It seems like Tom Hanks wants to live with Gregg, and Gregg is not validating that. Why do you think...
I see what you're thinking here, but again, you're assuming that these words have not come out of Tom Hanks' mouth, and they have not come out of Gregg Wiener's mouth.
Well, obviously they're not coming out of Gregg Wiener's mouth, because he for whatever reason, doesn't want to live with Tom Hanks.
Oh, no, hold on a second.
Nor does he want to marry her.
All right. You know how uncomfortable it is to sit there with my girlfriend and play these podcast episodes and listen to...
Greg, Dr. Phil, Bill, and I are talking right now.
Greg, I'm sure there's a box of matzah out there with your name on it. Hit the road, okay? Okay, thanks.
Oh, Dr. Phil Bill has written a prescription, ladies and gentlemen. He's saying...
Write this down. Go ahead. Get yourself a box of matzah and shut it.
He's saying move on.
Yeah, move on, Greg, please. Get on with it.
Wow. Yeah, you heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil Bill on his first Dr. Phil Bill prescription.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go get that matzah.
So, Gregg will be breaking up with his girlfriend, and I think we made some real progress today on today's show.
Yeah, great. All right. I think that's the end of that segment.
I think that's the end of the show.
I
have an update on Violin Girl. It's a sad update.
She's dead. Violin Girl died.
No, she has not passed. I don't know. Maybe
God.
she has. Who knows?
Thank God.
I often think about that.
What?
What if I start dating somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Off of Bumble or Tinder or whatever, and we hit it off like Violinist and I did,
Right.
And we're going out for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What if I get hit by a bus?
Mm.
You know, and what does that do to the relationship?
I don't know. I'd have to find a new co-host, obviously, first of all.
Well, good. I'm glad you're thinking about this from your perspective. But I mean from her perspective.
From who? Violin Girl's perspective?
Well, her perspective would probably be good riddance. But no, I'm talking about a new relationship. You just started dating someone, and you clearly hit it off, and there's longevity here. There's a future here. But you've only been dating for 2 weeks, and you've gone out like every other day together, right? That's how good it is.
Right.
And then all of a sudden...
Every other day.
You got to live your own life, you know?
Yeah.
You got to go on other dates.
Right.
And then nothing. Radio silence. And you think that you got ghosted by that person. I guess that's what I guess I answered my own question. You just think you got ghosted.
No, but she finds out. One of your friends calls her and says, listen, Imran was hit by a bus.
Wait, does someone do that?
I think so. Or she finds out, maybe she's calling your phone and your mom or your sister has your phone and, through tears and pain in their heart, they pick it up and they say, who is this? Who is this, please? Whoever.
Right.
And this girl's like, hey, where's Imran? Oh, Imran was killed by a bus. And that's it. Boom. Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle, yeah.
Boom.
And what would she say? What would you do? How would you react in that situation? Would you be like, would you feel sorrow? Would you just be like,
of course.
oh, well.
I think it depends how deeply you crawled into the girl's heart. Or boy, as we learned past episode. It could go either way.
See?
Let's say it's a guy.
See, you're trying to use that as a jibe against me, and I refuse.
No, I'm not. I'm not using
refuse.
it. You're taking it as a jibe. That's perceived sexism or
because
homophobia. It's perceived.
I am a friend to the homosexual community.
As am I. I love gay people.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Well,
I have a lot of gay friends. My sister's gay. Okay? Bisexual.
Is she really?
Yeah.
No, she's not gay. She's bi.
That's gay enough.
I guess. It's closer.
I mean, she had a girlfriend come over for Thanksgiving dinner with the girlfriend's son.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty gay, right?
Just flaunting it in everybody's face. Everybody's face.
Yeah, and, kissing the girl,
Okay.
passing the turkey around.
Are they both femme?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Okay. All right.
That's hot. No, I'm sorry, that's hot. Because sometimes you get a femme-butch combo with the lesbos.
Right.
And that's not as enticing. Because it's like, you might as well date a guy. Why aren't you just dating a guy? Just date a guy at that point.
Because they don't like the dick.
But when you get a femme, that's boner town. Boner city.
I have a theory about this. And I understand you're born gay, but sometimes you're with men and then you realize you're gay. Or is it that you've been hurt by a man so deeply or abused that the sight of a dick or a man makes you sick, and so you kind of turn to being gay out of deep soul necessity? Is that a thing?
I don't think... I'm hard pressed to say. Yeah, I think maybe if you were always bisexual, that could be a thing too, because it's such a hard wire. I mean, think about it yourself. All jokes aside, I am heterosexual, and I think the science says this, that it's a spectrum, right? And I think I'm kind of far, towards the heterosexual side for sure. So that, and I say that because just the thought of being with another man, it's not that I'm grossed out by it or I think it's evil or bad or anything. It's just something that is not something that I could ever do unless I'm acting.
Oh, that's a good question. How far would you go in a role where you had to play a gay character?
Oh, that's a good one, right?
Would you tongue kiss? Would you get naked? Would you feign anal sex or oral? It was a great role. Amazing character role, but there was a 69 scene in it. A simulated 69 scene, but you had
No, forget simulate. It's a real scene. Let's say it's a real scene.
No, no, let's not cross into porn. Then we're just talking about gay porn. No, this is an incredible role, And it's a beautiful lovemaking scene between two people who happen to be men who love each other. And you guys get into like, you know, the real dirty shit.
But can we talk about Brokeback Mountain? One of the greatest movies of all time.
It's a fantastic movie. And Hathaway's...
I know you don't like it because of the gay thing, but...
I did like it, actually. I thought it was great.
I think it's a great movie.
And Hathaway's Yabos helped set off the rest of the movie, which was like, all right, it's a brilliantly acted movie, a beautiful love story.
Yeah.
But no, do I want to see two men violently fucking? No, I don't. Well, I'm not wired for that.
Her Yabos were such a great I showed up to that movie as like an ally. Like, yeah, I love gay people. Sure, I'll watch this movie.
Yeah.
And then the Yabos, Anne Hathaway's Yabos, and I was like, all right, that's awesome. No, but I have to say, the appeal of that movie, and I think you said it. I think, which I love about that movie, is that it's a love story. It's not a gay love story. No. It's a love story, and that's what I think is the brilliance of that movie.
So answer the question. You're doing a Bareback Mountain type project, okay? So we'll call it a movie. Amazing character. Two Indian men who meet in the desert, and they find water together, and they're walking their camels to the teepee hut or whatever with the tchotchkes on the side of the road, and they find a bathroom, and they're, you know, the whole bit. And then you guys get a little flat together off to the, you know, where it's not all desert. Yeah. And you're by, you know, a mosque, and you guys do the camel thing at 5 o'clock every day together.
Yeah.
You know, holding hands.
Yeah, the camel thing at 5 o'clock. Yeah,
it's a great movie because it shines a light on how beautiful the Muslim people are and faith. Like, it says all the right things politically. You love it.
Yeah.
Okay, but to really send the relationship home, you guys got a 69. So,
as if any loves. You know what this movie needs, kid? Smoking a cigar here. You know what this movie needs? More 69. I don't get that these two are in love. Oh no, but they profess their love to each other. It's raining, and he comes out of nowhere, and he supposedly left town, but he forwent all his plans just for her, and she did no. Until I see puss to mouth and D to mouth, I can't see them in love. They got a 69 at some point.
Right. He stands at his desk. He's like, no. He gets up, he slams his desk. I gotta have 69, otherwise the movie won't work. He puts out his cigar and he goes to the bathroom to fucking sexually harass his assistant who just wants to be in a fucking movie. Harvey Weinstein, folks. A Harvey Weinstein joint. So, would you do it?
Yes, because you're not selling it right. Because if it's simulated, who gives a shit? I don't care.
It's simulated in that obviously you're not going to put your mouth on the penis or the asshole, but it's going to be in your face. Like, you're going to have dick and balls, like, hitting you in the face because of...
That's fine.
Really?
Yeah, because here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I learned very quickly, and I think I talked about this before.
What's the thing?
You probably cut it. But what I love about...
Whoa. You know, your passive aggression is showing, my friend.
No, I say that half jokingly because it's not entertaining, my theory on this. But what I love so much about actors and our group of people is that we treat our bodies very differently from most people. Our bodies, for the most part, are tools almost, and it's like
instruments, if you will,
and instruments. Yeah. That's a better term, right?
You're welcome.
And so if I was simulating 69 and I was having this dude's junk hit my face, again, it's just his instrument hitting my instrument. So there's a detachment there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know if you'd say that if a big uncircumcised dick is hitting the front of your lips.
No, I'd be fine with it because I'm supposed to be in love with this guy, so that means I gotta love his junk. So I'll love his junk. But the thing is, there's that thing of like, that's the beauty of beauty. That's the thing of being another character. You get to live a life that you normally don't, and you get to experience what it's like. I always wonder what it must feel like to have a vagina and have a wiener go inside it. I mean, that's got to be amazing. That's got to feel so good.
You have to use,
right?
Do you have to use my last name to describe dick?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely.
Why?
Brother.
Because you know that it's my last name and it's gonna take a little dagger to my heart.
That's right.
Well, good. You're
That's
nothing
right,
if not consistently bullyish to me.
Well, okay. Let's not throw the B word around, my brother. All right. Let's just keep it copacetic.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all right.
Now, if it was not simulated, like now, and it doesn't have to be gay porn then, because let's look at the movie. What was it called? Blue Valentine, with Chloe Sevigny, whatever. Sevigny.
Oh, when she gave her boyfriend head in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, that was her boyfriend at the time, and she wanted to do it to make it more real, and she did.
What if I want to do 69? No, I wouldn't want to do it for
that's
real
the
because
whole question.
it would create artifice because I wouldn't want to do 69
All
on
right,
this guy.
I think we've squeezed the lemon on this one. So you would.
So you
wouldn't
do it? You wouldn't do it?
I'm not being asked this question. You're the one.
Okay,
being
let me
asked.
ask you this question.
No,
then.
we got to
Would you
move
do
on.
it?
We got to move on. This segment took too long. Let's move on.
No,
Great porn titles, funny porn titles coming up on the Wiener
back
Shit
up,
Show.
back
no,
up.
I'm the
Back up
executive producer. I'm the head Jew in charge.
Okay. I think Gregg is being a pussy and not answering the question. Oh, hey, it's son of Stephen Hawking.
Hey, son of Stephen, how are you?
I'm good, you pussy. Why don't you answer the question that you posed yourself?
Because I didn't pose the question to myself. I wanted to hear what Imran would think. No one cares what I think. I'm never going to get cast in that role.
No, you wouldn't because of your man titties. But I think it's important that you also answer the question so we can get inside your demented Jew head.
Wow. You know, I don't want to bigot on this podcast, Imran.
Whoa. Son of Stephen Hawking is the son of a genius-level human being. He's not a bigot.
Well.
That's right. I'm not a bigot. You Jew.
Yeah, okay.
He's what? He's calling you what you are. He's calling you a Jew. That's what are you or are you not a Jew?
Bless you. Yes.
That's not funny.
Oh, thanks,
That's
Stephen.
a lame joke.
Right.
That should not be laughed at.
Son of Stephen Hawking.
You are side-skirting the question. I cannot respond to you while I am talking because this has been pre-typed out. Please answer the question, Gregg Wiener, you Jew.
I wish son of Stephen Hawking would just talk instead of typing out his fucking response. It sounds like a long way to go for this bit, huh, son of Stephen?
He's
typing.
He's got to be on brand. I've got to be on brand. I cannot deviate from my father's legacy. You are still side-skirting the question. Would you commit? What's the matter there? I had to look for the word commit. Would you commit to having gay sex 69ing for a plum roll?
Yeah, I'd do it, but I'd have to have, the junk would have to be in a pack. I don't want dicks touching me. On my face.
No, it would have to touch you at some point.
Then no, I wouldn't. Okay? There you go. No.
Wow. You call me a bigot, but you are clearly homophobic. Wow, that's a heavy charge, son of Stephen Hawking. If the Jew nose fits. Well, okay, that's a little racy. That's a little...
bigot. He's a bigot. He's a bigot.
I am not a bigot.
Son of Stephen's a bigot.
You are a homophobe. Homophobes are a subsidiary of bigotry.
A subsidiary of bigotry, huh?
That's right.
Not maybe subset. Yeah.
No, subsidiary. When you are a genius-level son of a scientist like I am, you used polysyllabic words. Imran tells me you have difficulty with them. That was told in confidence.
Yeah.
We don't need to air any dirty laundry, son of Stephen Hawking. Okay, that's fine. Speaking of dirty laundry, Gregg, how often do you wash that sheet that Jews are supposed to wear underneath their shirt?
Sheet under our shirt?
Oh, I think I know what son of Stephen Hawking is talking about. There's like a thing.
He's not too smart for a fucking son of a genius.
I am just trying to elucidate our listening audience to your Jew customs.
Yeah, it's
no. It's that thing you wear. It's like a what is it called? I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's a traditional thing that you wear underneath. It's made of cotton or something like that. David wore. I don't know. You know what
I wouldn't wear extra clothing. Is that why all the Hasidics sweat and smell like shit all the time?
Oh yeah, I mean they're wearing they got to wear that getup all the time. Yeah, they must stink all the time, dude. Because I see them wearing that full garb in summertime, bro. Like at least with a burqa, you could just wear a bikini underneath and stay cool. But like, my goodness.
You know, Tom Hanks went to Israel on the March of the, not March of the Living, the birthright trip.
Oh, yeah.
And she almost became full-on, like, wig-wearing Jew.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She had to be talked off the ledge by her family, thank Christ. But she...
Was it because her nose wasn't as big as the required amount? Oh, son of Stephen Hawking. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. I guess that was him laughing. I don't know. I guess he was making a joke. It's a funny joke.
Yeah.
Not really racist. No, it was meant to hurt her. And
why would you want to hurt her?
And Gregg. Well, that's rough.
Son of Stephen. Why would you want to hurt my fucking girlfriend?
Because Gregg refuses to answer the questions. He did answer the question. Yeah. He said that he wouldn't do it. Oh, right. I forgot his homophobia. All right, son of Stephen Hawking, calm down a little bit. Listen, wait, so why didn't she go through with it? What happened?
Her family talked her off the ledge.
Really?
Yeah. There was a rabbi that was there that was really like, I guess he sold the whole lifestyle and commitment and all the trappings that go on in that heavily fucking archaic tradition of Judaism.
Would she have stayed in Israel or would she have done it here?
I don't know. No, probably not. But she would have done more time over there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a loss for Israel. Son of Stephen Hawking. I mean, I guess that's a compliment. That's not really.
I guess so.
Right? I mean,
yeah. All right, we've got to take a break. We got to take a break.
Run from your problems, you filthy Jew.
Yeah. Okay, son of Stephen. I mean,
come on, son of Stephen. I apologize.
No, you don't.
It's just that Gregg Wiener has got me worked up.
I didn't even really bring any kind of animus to fucking son of Stephen.
Come on. I think you owe Gregg an apology, son of Stephen Hawking. I am sorry, Gregg Wiener. No, that's
great. And we'll go to a break now. Zcast is your go-to platform to create and manage your brand's podcasting content. You can connect easily with your followers and invite people using any social network. And you can go live with Zcast. Now, listeners can enjoy your casts after the fact as well. You'll also be able to distribute your casts wherever you would like. With Zcast, you have options. You can create your own cast, invite guest speakers, broadcast to a live audience, and publish the recording by using your Twitter network. Any person with the Zcast app can also jump into a stream at any time as a muted listener. They can even invite others to listen. And during the cast, you can chat with your listeners and get feedback in real time. Zcast has been supporters of the Wiener Shake Show since episode 1 and will always be indebted for the support and instruction they gave us. Thank you, Zcast. And learn more.
Now we return to the Wiener Shake Show. Emma can't get an orgasm for the blowjob. And Gregg storms out of Chipotle restaurants like a big Jewish baby.
I love my mommy. Bonsoir.
The Wiener Shake Show on the Gregg Wiener Podcasting Network.
You motherfuckers.
Well, welcome back to the Wiener Shake Show, episode 28. Have you, Imran? It's beautiful.
Son of Stephen Hawking just left, so I wanted
Good.
Really let the Jew flag fly.
Yeah. So you were ashamed of playing this when he was around. You were ashamed of playing that while he was around, right?
I mean, I didn't want to rile him up. You know what I mean?
Right. Or it was that good old boy kind of thing where you're just hanging out and you're letting a racist be a racist, but you won't call him out because you want to be included in the good old boy club.
See, you're throwing labels around, and I don't think that's appropriate for a man of the son of a man of his caliber.
Did Stephen Hawking actually have a son? Was he able to procreate?
Yeah, you just heard him. That's a pretty dumb question, Gregg.
It was. So if anyone knows of an apartment lead, a roommate situation for Gregg, I'd like to celebrate my 45th birthday
with a roof.
Well, I'll actually be on the radio, but I'd like to have a place where all of my stuff is living and breathing and not taking up someone else's space.
What was the problem with the place you saw? Now, you said there was cat piss and a Mexican dude living in the living room?
Yeah.
You're exaggerating, obviously.
No, I am not exaggerating. It was a 2-bedroom, and I walk in, and besides us being absolutely choked with the smell of cat and cat piss and cat litter, the living room was blocked off with a purple sheet and then these oriental dividers blocking off
I was
the
really
living
hoping
room.
you were going to say Orientals. Go on. Oriental dividers.
But the building's fucking gorgeous. Has a gym, has a garage, has a pool. It was like right in my price range. But my room would have had a bathroom, the whole bit. But
what do you need 2 bedrooms for?
No, I was going to have roommates because I'm at poverty level in Miami because everything costs a fucking arm and a leg here now. It's one of the most expensive cities to live in, and our theater wages have gone up maybe 10% in the last year. Hey, we can't all be the son of engineers and physicists and siblings who work in the medical field as candy stripers. Okay? What? My dad's dead. Wow. My mom's retired. She's living on a subsistence that is a joke.
It's a 2-bedroom. There's a purple... What?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like the shit that you see in colleges. But the bedroom was an adult bedroom, with a bathroom and everything. Yeah, and the guy is a Mexican who's apparently very nice, but he's in Mexico. He works for the consulate, the Mexican consulate.
What?
Yeah. What? I mean, that's the story I got from this guy who's like a recruiter for the Canes, who was he was trying to get me to take his room over. Yeah, so that didn't happen. So,
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
This guy works for the Mexican consulate, but he's squatting in an apartment? What? It's
a great location, and it would be a great apartment if cats didn't run rampant and own the fucking thing.
This would be a perfect story if you saw no cats the entire time you were there. Well,
then it is a perfect story because I did not see one cat while I was there. These cats were trapped in the mother of the cat's bedroom. And I don't know what the hell that would have looked like. And I happened to peek into the bathroom that the Mexican and the cat woman owned or used. And it had every cleaning product that you could possibly imagine stacked 4 deep on the kitchen counter or on the bathroom sink counter. And I looked in and I'm like, where the fuck am I right now? But the guy trying to give me the bedroom was like, you basically just look at it as a temporary place. You come in, you go to your bedroom, and you don't have to worry about anybody. I'm like, yeah, no, but I got to live with people who live like fucking animals. What? Maybe in the middle of the night, they come over and they open my door and just dump garbage and cat piss and litter all over the fucking place. I don't know.
They wouldn't do that. Was the bathroom at least clean? I mean, with all those cleaning supplies.
No, it wasn't. Tom Hanks was like, I guess the cat smell kind of went away when you were in the bedroom for a little bit. 10 minutes later, my eyes are fucking watering and my nose is stuffed up because I'm allergic to cat dander.
I love how Tom Hanks is like, you got to get the fuck out, dude. Yeah, listen, you can deal with the cat piss. You can deal with it. It's just a liquid like anything else.
She loved the location of the apartment because it's 5 minutes away from her. And that, it's part of the... Listen, I'm sure eventually when the time is right, her and I will move in together if we are going to last longer than 6 months. I mean, not that that's a marker for when you move in. Oh, relax. Stop stoking the flame, okay? I'm trying to have a fucking relationship that works for once in my life. I don't need my South Asian co-host ruining it for me, okay?
And you're 45 years old.
And I'm going to be 45. And I started 2 hours late today. I'm going to punch myself in the nuts. I'm so frustrated with my life.
Listen, is this the worst place you've seen? Have you seen other places?
I saw another place that was a room that was in Miami Shores, which is a great area. And it was like
Miami.
Yeah, but the room was like a crack den. I mean, there was barely a floor. The walls were like.
What do you mean there was barely a floor? What do you mean?
The floor was like, cement, and it needed like carpet or wood on it, but it was like looked like it was 50 years old and nobody put new flooring down. So it had no floor, no normal apartment floor, but it was a studio. It was barely a studio, and I was living next to this guy who like smoked weed, and I was just like, I don't feel safe around these people. Like, I need to feel safe. Like, all I can afford right now is a place in fucking Overtown, which is an up and coming place, but not yet. And my white face are not going to be viewed upon very nicely by the inhabitants of Overtown.
Wait,
okay?
What?
It just won't be. And that's not racist, that's real.
Yeah, no. What race was your roommate who you did not feel safe with?
The place with no
floor? Allegedly?
He was white.
Oh.
Nice try, fire starter. I'll just call you Drew Barrymore from now on.
I had a giant crush on her, man.
Oh, who didn't, man? Oh. She said penis breath. She was funny in E.T.
She was what?
She was funny in E.T., but she was a baby. But it was funny.
No, I'm not talking about having a crush on her in E.T., you weirdo. I'm talking about when she flowered into a woman.
She looks all right now.
No, don't try to, oh yeah, that. I said I had a giant crush on E.T., and you went straight to, oh yeah, in E.T.? You
just said I had a giant crush on E.T., so you had a boner for E.T., the extraterrestrial?
No. I meant...
That's some weird shit, because now you're wanting to fuck aliens.
Don't see, now you're spinning the dreidel the other way.
No, I'm watching it spin, buddy. You literally said, I wanted to fuck E.T.
I did not literally say...
You did. Those words came out of your mouth.
Okay, I literally did not say that.
You did, definitely.
I did not literally say that. And I misspoke. I meant I had a giant crush. I said I had a giant crush on Drew Barrymore, and you went straight to, oh yeah, E.T., and you even started stroking your dick, probably, you fucking creep.
Listen, I was 10 when I saw E.T., okay?
Oh, then it's
She
okay.
was 6. I didn't think she was hot then. She was funny. But then when she started doing those softcore porn shits, I was like, holy shit, that's the fucking kid from E.T. Look at her now. She kisses girls. And I may be talking about Alyssa Milano right now. I may be getting them confused. Because that's who I had a real crush on.
Drew Barrymore did softcore porn?
Oh, yeah. Poison Ivy. And again, I may be confusing Alyssa Milano and Drew Barrymore. But
I think you might be, actually.
Those two, to be TBH, should scissor now. Not now, but when they were up and coming, in their early to mid to late 20s.
Now that they're hags? Now that they're old
No,
hags,
are you kidding? Have you seen Alyssa Milano? I mean, these Italians, that's why I love Tom Hanks, man. These Italians, they age really nicely. Jesus Christ. And I'm sure Alyssa Milano's had work done. I could see you getting Botox, a shot of Botox, just to stem off old age. You're very vain.
Who, me?
Yes, no, my fucking water bottle. Yes, you. Fuck am I talking to?
No,
Answer the question, Imran Sheikh. Will you get Botox to stem off old age?
I'm not going to lie. If my career takes off to where I want it to be, I would, yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
I would too. And I never thought I would.
No, but I like how you're like holding it. No, but I would do it like Tom Cruise did. Like Julia Roberts did. They did it very subtly.
Right.
Just little minor upgrades, little tweaks here and there. Not like Meg Ryan.
Oh, God. She looks like a monster.
Not like Renee Zellweger.
Oof.
Oh.
She looks permanently like she's been sucking on lemon. I went to the dermatologist to have a sebaceous cyst removed, and I talked to her about my turkey waddle.
Listen, as they discuss their physical maladies.
I didn't bring up my man tits because those don't exist anymore. If I did 15 push-ups a fucking day, they would be gone in a week.
So do it.
Or the remnants of them would be. I can't do push-ups right now in an apartment that I don't live at. My shit's in bags, Imran. I'm going to be 45.
When you say bags, I envision trash bags. Wait, you asked a Jewish doctor, I'm assuming, about your turkey waddle. What did this doctor say after after mincing around a little bit.
Why do you assume that she's Jewish?
Because most Jews are doctors, so that's just...
Your animosity for Jews is it's boiling, my friend. It's boiling, and a bomb is getting ready to be built. I know it. I can feel it.
No, I have no animosity towards Jews or anyone.
I don't know.
I love Jews. I love the gays. I love the trans. I love everyone equally. There's not a violent bone in my body. I want everyone to live long, prosperous lives.
I believe that, but there's also a part of me that feels this sleeper cell thing that I talked about about 10 episodes ago. It's boiling, man. I've seen you.
Again.
I've seen you throw clothes, man. It's scary. I've seen you toss costumes aside in a fury, in a blind, angry South Asian fury, and it scared me, Imran.
I'm fucking sorry, but I just got off stage entertaining hundreds. And you're going to put a fucking pair of pants in front of me?
I don't think you entertained them. I think you provoked thought. And there was nothing entertaining about that role.
Wow, that's a backhanded compliment. That's a backhanded.
Yeah, I did ask the dermatologist about my turkey waddle. She looked at it and she's like, yeah, it's because you lost weight. And I said, I know, 30 pounds, blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
Sounds like you're doing a Jew voice there.
Dr. Lazarus. No, it's me being Jewish. That's what you're hearing.
Wait, your doctor's name is Dr. Lazarus?
Yeah. Is that Jewish?
No, I mean, did you do the obvious joke when you walked in? Like, have you resurrected any dead people, or?
No. I got my second head that was attached to my neck shrunk with steroid juice, and I talked about sculpting my fucking turkey waddle away. I didn't make a dumb joke. A dumb Bible joke that I didn't even know of. Like, I don't know. I know Lazarus is some weird name, but I don't fucking know it, and I don't care. So, anyway, if I wanted to pay $600 every 3 months, I could have my turkey waddle fucking sculpted down. So, no.
Really?
Yeah, but I asked.
For $600?
6 beans, man.
Oh, 6 G's.
Beans. $600, beans.
That's it?
In the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot of money, but to me right now, that's,
You're homeless.
A hotel stay for 2 days.
That's a hot meal and a warm shower and a clean bed for Gregg.
I can't be worrying about my turkey waddle when I don't have a place to park my Camaro. Ooh, Lord of mercy.
Do you sleep in the back seat of your Camaro, or do you recline the passenger
There is no,
seat?
if you've seen a Camaro, there's no back seat essentially. So, and the driver's seat only goes back so far because there is no back seat. So we'll see. It's very comfortable though. So, I could probably park where they have, trailer parks parked in like a national park and just park there and go to sleep and not feel like I'm going to be killed. That's all I really want is to go to sleep.
Killed by African American, roving gangs of African Americans, right, Gregg?
I didn't say that. No, at a trailer park, I don't think there's too many African Americans that live there. It's more like disgusting white trash. And I'd feel safer living in Overtown than in a crackhead fucking white trailer park. No, what I'm talking about is like a national park where people go to vacation, and they take the RV. These are rich, highfalutin motherfuckers that have RVs and take 3 months off to travel the country. I could park my Camaro there, right? This is a good idea. Things are happening now. Life doesn't seem so horrible, Imran.
I don't know if Dr. Phil Bill would agree, but sure.
Thank you, Imran, again for yanking on the chain. Gregg, I think you are crying inside and you're trying to stave off the tears by making jokes and fodder for your podcast. But I would encourage you to get on an antidepressant stat.
What's making him cry, Dr. Phil Bill?
The pain of his life not going where it was supposed to go. And
where's it supposed to go?
Who knows? He's delusional. I mean, he's a mediocre talent at best. Hey, Dr. Bill Phil, why'd you got to drop the M word? I mean, come on, Gregg Wiener. Okay, Dr. Bill Phil. I mean, look at you. No, I'm done looking at me. Go fuck yourself in the ass, okay, Dr. Bill Phil?
Hey, Greg, Dr. Bill Phil, whatever, is trying to help you out here, man.
I don't think so. I think he's trying, he's being a little bit of a prick.
No, Dr. Bill Phil, are you trying to help Greg or are you trying to insult him?
I'm trying to give him some steadfast, hard truth medicine right now, Imran. And he doesn't want to hear it.
He doesn't. How do we get him to hear it? How do we get him to open his ears and heart to the truth?
What do you think the truth is, Imran? You're a well-studied man, well-versed in all kinds of biological sciences. Probably have more degrees than me.
Probably. Oh, thanks, Dr. Bill Phil. That's very nice of you to say. I gotta admit, when you first came on, it was a little rough going. You were a little... let's just say it was a little bumpy between you and I. I don't want to rehash old arguments.
Well, don't get carried away, camel boy. I mean, a camel's a camel. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, you really did.
I think. What is it? What I think Gregg's truth is. I think that he's a brilliant performer. I think he's very talented, but his nose is getting in the way. People see that schnoz and they can't see his face. They can't see the eyes. They can't see the expression in his face.
Well, they can wade through all the bagel seed that's covering in his beard and dripping off his hands, the cream cheese.
Right.
You know.
I mean, he can't deny who he is. He can't deny his Jewdom.
So that's what's holding me back.
Just as much as you can't deny your crackerdom.
Oh. All right. Well, listen, that's my time.
Did I tickle your funny bone there, Dr.
What's so funny, Dr. Bell? Yeah? I think you two squares need to hang up the headphones and go find lives personally. I mean, this podcast is a joke.
Well, you're a joke, Dr. Bill. No, see, Dr. Bill Phil, you came on so positive, ready to help Greg, and now you're getting all animus on us. What's the deal here?
He's all over the place. Oh shit! Hey, we got a real issue, by the way, and we'll just touch upon it and just let our listeners know. I just got a text. Well, our new kind of cohort is in the hospital.
What? A what?
Our new show cohort.
Oh.
He was admitted. He was admitted last night.
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So we're all we're a little shooken up about it, and we just want him to get better and maybe get on a diet eventually. Because what happened is he got his fat folds are stopping him from breathing properly.
Oh,
Dick Jones. We're talking about Dick Jones. It's really upsetting, dude. He was a mess last night when we couldn't lift him, so they had to have a crane come by the apartment and lift him off of the balcony. It was like out of What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
I'm sitting here thinking it's a real person, and I'm throwing out apologies. I'm throwing out condolences. I'm feeling Fields, and it's Dick. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit if it's Dick Jones? Who gives a shit?
Why do you don't care about fucking Dick Jones?
Listen. Listen, all that freeloading MFer does is get on the show, interrupt me.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah, you and Dr. Stephen Hawking's son or whatever the fuck.
Son of Stephen Hawking, thank you very much.
Dick was inconsolable for the last 3 days because he read our text exchange. He had his face buried.
Why are you giving him access to your phone?
I didn't. He rolled his chair over. I was in the bedroom with Tom Hanks. We were making love, and he rolled his fucking wheelchair over to my phone, which I always keep on me. But, I wasn't going to use it while I was, balls deep, for lack of a better term, in my girlfriend. And he looked at the text exchange between you and me.
See, if you're gonna create an alibi, a falsehood to cover up the fact that you gave free access to Dick Jones to your phone, at least come up with something plausible. Not that you're making love to Tom Hanks, because as we've established, you do not have a physical relationship with Tom.
All right, we were in bed,
playing video games.
No, we do this weird cuddle thing where we kind of feign sex and we like both have like fake orgasms, and it's like we do this like weird spiritual. It's really very intimate and very moving, and sometimes we'll cry. So it's enough for us.
How do you feign your orgasm?
Well, just I'm saying, like with the sounds and the passion. You know, we both find it together in the improvisation, if you will.
But there's no actual liquid. Do you like prop work, object work, the ejaculate? Like, how does that work?
No. We don't go that far. It's more of an emotional orgasm than a physical.
So you're not really orgasming then?
Well, emotionally, we are orgasming, Imran.
No, but not physically.
No.
So it's not a real orgasm.
Well, I mean, some people would say it is. I think the same endorphins are being released.
No, I don't think so. So not only do you not
well,
have
right, you're a doctor. I forgot. Right.
What's that? What?
I said I forgot that you're a doctor. Dr. Shake knows everything.
I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying.
Right. You're a know-it-all millennial who thinks that he knows what endorphins.
No, there's a physical component to an orgasm. Yeah, there's the emotional thing, but the real deal is the physical thing.
And there's endorphins that are... Okay, well, yeah, said from someone who isn't having sex with anyone right now. No offense.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
You're going to sit here and tell me what endorphins are released between me and my girlfriend having fake sex? Anyway, we wish Dick Jones a speedy recovery. God bless you, Dick Jones. We miss you, and Imran cannot wait to have you back on the show.
I can.
You don't like Dick Jones, huh? He makes you uncomfortable, doesn't he?
You know what it is? It's the fact that he...
Be honest. No shtick.
No, he just comes on. He interrupts. And he's freeloading off it. I don't know what living arrangement you have with him, first off. I don't even understand that.
Why do you care about the living arrangement I have with my friend, Dick Jones? Why does that bother you?
Because he's a moocher. He's mooching off. He eats all your food, quite literally.
He gets a monthly check that actually helps me out. I'm a little envious of his stability, to be frank. I mean, yeah, it all goes to food, but every once in a while, throw me a few bucks.
Are you...
This is the most depressing
life.
Are you
committing welfare fraud with Dick Jones? I think we should move on. I think we should move on to porn titles, I think, before...
You want to hear some funny porn titles as we wrap up episode 28 because Gregg has to go make actual money?
Yeah, Imran has to go as well. Jerk off.
Yeah, you working right now?
Huh?
Are you working right now?
Yeah, my dick.
All right, speaking of dick, some of the greatest, funniest porn titles. We'll start off with my favorite, and the show poster for this one is amazing. You've heard of Casablanca, right? Of course, the great classic. No. Sure. This one is called ASSABLANCA. It's got Humphrey Bogart staring as if he were staring at Ingmar Bergman, whatever the bitch's name is. And instead of her face, it's someone's ass.
That's pretty good.
ASSABLANCA.
Check it out at your local porn.
Oh my god. Yeah. And then some other funny, that was my favorite, Titanic. Instead of Titanic, Titanic, and you can guess what the subject matter of that is. You've heard of On Golden Pond? This is On Golden Blonde, okay?
Oh, I would have thought it would have gone for On Golden Showers.
Showers, yeah. Well, I think they'll probably piss on each other in that vile fucking... whatever the fuck that is.
Hey, man. Hey, if people like to pee on each other, that's their business, man. We can't judge.
You know, it was one of the first conversations me and Tom Hanks ever had, actually, that made me fall in love with her. We were blatantly talking about people who piss on each other, and we just started riffing on, I'd piss on you just to see what it's like. And there you go. Bob's your uncle. My dick was hard immediately.
Healthy. You know, violinist girl and I, one of our first conversations was me doing the jerk off motion, and she being like, "Did you just do a jerk off motion on a first date with a girl you don't know?" And I was like, "Yes, I did, and I stand by it." She was like, "I approve." Yeah. By the way, you cut me off earlier. Update on violinist girl. Do we have any intro? Do we want to intro this or anything, or we don't have the budget for it? Okay. Violinist update here. We've got some pretty stellar news. She is no longer appearing on my OkCupid bevy of women cast before me to scoop up. That's right. She's no longer appearing on my feed, I guess, as it were, which can only mean that she has started dating someone. And that's great news because she'll date this guy for maybe a month, couple weeks, and realize that she had a much better time with me and was really in love with me. Because even when she'll be in bed with this guy, she'll be thinking of me and even whisper my name.
You were a coxman, so much so that she'll think of you while she's getting filled with dick.
Yeah.
That's not
she'll
yours.
She'll be thinking about,
All right.
I mean, she's a human being. She needs to have her pipes cleaned, as it were, every now and then. So, that's understandable. But the thing is, she's going to date this guy for a little bit, and she'll inch just ever closer to coming back to me because she'll realize what a dickhead this guy is, what a tool he is compared to me.
Right.
And she'll be like, you know what? Maybe I should go back to Imran. So
this is the same story you're sticking to.
No, this is an major update. She's no longer showing on my feed, which, I mean, we know it cannot be that she X'd me out because she would have done that long ago if she was going to do that.
How do you know? You think your assumptions are fact.
I mean, they're not fact. They're like 90% plausible.
Make no mistakes. She is getting deep dicked right now. All right, that's our 28th episode. Please visit our new website, thewienershakeshow.com. Has every episode.
Also give us a call at 302-729-3664.
Copy that. Thank you.
Or text message us.
Yeah, text us, please. We don't want to have a conversation with you. Nobody does that these days.
All right, I got to crank a huge load out.
All right, well, that's it. It's over.
Bye.
Bye.
This is a production of Gregg Wiener Productions, Inc. and Hollow Spirit Studios.
Go to their website, hollowspiritstudios.com. Please rate, review, subscribe, and share. And to reach out to Gregg Wiener or Imran Sheikh, feel free to message us at The Wiener Shake Show on our Facebook page. Or call 302-RAW-DONG. That's 302-729-3664. Thank you again for listening to The Wiener Shake Show. I'm Oprah Wiener.